Hey, it's Becky with A Better Way to Homeschool, and I wanted to talk to you about an unconventional way that you can teach excellent writing to your kids who are teenage and up, and maybe even for yourself as well. Um, I imagine that you can teach your children to be clear and concise in their writing in a way that they know what the core of their message is and they can communicate to their audience, whoever that is, in a way that they are giving them, you, their teachers, their future businesses, what it is that they need. This year, we have our 15-year-old is the one that we have at home, and he's actually here hiding in the room amidst all the mess. And what we've decided to do for a big chunk of our writing for this year is to teach him how to hook his audience in a way that they feel like they can't stop reading whatever it is he's writing, and to encourage him to be able to communicate to an audience that is too busy, skims information, and is bored, looking for a break in their life. And the way that we're doing that is I am going through a master blogging class that started with a free workshop. I had him sit with me through this free workshop. And when I asked him, well, what did you get out of the workshop? His response was, well, it was all about blogging. And I said, I know, but what does it mean for you in your future? And I wrote it down. He said, what I got out of it is that I'm supposed to follow my audience and I'm supposed to give them what they want. And this is super important to him as he wants to be a cardiothoracic surgeon, and he's on target to do that. He's studying deeply to do that. And so in his future, he's going to need to be able to concisely and precisely speak to and communicate to his audience, his patients, his colleagues, medical journals, and such, in a way that his ideas will rise to the top and stick out amongst the competition, if it will. So I said for this year, which for him is his sophomore year in high school, I said, we're going to go through this whole blogging class together. And it goes in October. It's a 4-week class. It meets 2 days a week. And we are going to then structure all of his writing around what he learns inside this class. And he said, well, can I actually have a blog? And I said, absolutely. But don't worry about that at this point. Instead, focus on learning the art of writing, learning how to hook your audience, learning about spacing on a page and where you put pictures and how you add titles and bold font in a way that follows the science of how people are reading. And so I thought I would pop on here and let you know that this class doesn't come around very often. It's put on by my blogging coach. Her name is Kelly. I've known her for years now, since before she had 4 kids. She only has 3 now, or she had 3, now she has 4. She's amazing, and she's a really amazing teacher. And I want to invite you to do the 1-hour workshop either for yourself to improve your kids that are starting to write. I highly recommend that you take the class with your kids side by side, taking notes, and see what lessons you can glean that then you can apply towards whatever it is they want to do. So I have 4 kids still living at home. I've had 3 of them go through the workshop so far. 1 is scheduled to do it tomorrow. The first one is a screenwriter, and he is designing his own production company currently. He's 22, and blogging is a big part of his life. He's a writer, so studying the craft of writing is very important to him. The second one is destined to be he's studying particle physics. He's so smart, but he's going to need to be able to write in a way that he can make his audience understand. So super, super relevant to him. I've got my cardiothoracic future surgeon, who also is a master photographer and a brilliant brilliant creative writer. And so that art of writing is very important to them. So that's why they are going to be going through the class with me. The last one, he was working when the workshop happened, so he's doing it tomorrow. He is a guitarist, a musician, a masterful musician, and very likely will end up being either a worship pastor or a senior pastor of some congregation. And so, writing and telling stories and gripping your audience and holding them till the end is a skill that he needs as well. So, I am going to drop the link to the free workshop. If you miss it, it's okay. You will still get a series of emails over 5 days that you will glean amazing written communication tips from her. And when it launches again, you'll get an email at that point when it comes in. I think it's important. We live in a world that skims. We check our email in line at the grocery store, and we then get distracted by something else that we see on our phone. And our kids are growing up in a world where they need to learn how to deal with that kind of distraction. And so, learning how to captivate your audience, tell a story, and lead them toward the information that you have for them is a super important life skill. So anyway, follow the link, sign up, grab one of the spots, do it with your kids. And if you make it into the master class, tap me. I will be there. My name is Becky Saylor, and I will be inside the class. I'm going through it with my kids and with a couple other people in the homeschool and the blogging community as well. So anyway, go have a great day, and I will see you soon. Bye.